All right, let's get right into it. Today we're talking about something that it could literally save your life. We're going to walk through exactly what you need to do to survive a heart attack if you're all by yourself. And listen, this isn't about scaring you, it's about giving you the power to act.
Okay, let me ask you something. Just picture it for a second. What if you had a heart attack and you were completely alone? That feeling hits, that pain, and there's no one. Do you know what to do right then in those first few seconds? This isn't some hypothetical. For so many people, this is a very real, very scary thought.
Now, check this out. These numbers, they're just staggering. Dr. Esteban Ramirez, a cardiologist who's seen it all, says that if you don't know what to do, you have an 89% chance of dying. Let that sink in. But, and this is the incredible part, if you do know what to do, your chance of surviving skyrockets to 92%. The only thing between those two futures, just knowing the steps.
And that right there, that's what we're calling the survival gap. It's not about being lucky. It's about being prepared. It's about knowing exactly what to do so you don't panic.
So this quote, it comes from a real story. A guy named Mr. Jose Mendoza, 78 years old, he had a massive heart attack, all alone in his house. But here's the thing. His doctor, Dr. Ramirez, had walked him through an emergency plan just a few months before. So when it happened, he didn't freeze. He just followed the steps, and he's alive today because of it. It's a perfect example, right? Preparation is everything.
And here's a huge piece of the puzzle. A massive 87% of people, they think a heart attack is something else. They blow it off as indigestion, maybe a pulled muscle, or just stress. And all that time they're second guessing, precious minutes are ticking by, and the damage to the heart is getting worse.
All right, so the very first part of being prepared is knowing what to look for. And let me tell you, it's not what you see in the movies. Yeah, we all have that image in our head, right? The dramatic chest clutching and falling to the floor. Forget that. The reality is usually way quieter, way more confusing. It often builds up slowly. Think back to Mr. Mendoza. His didn't start with a sharp pain. It was just pressure. He almost brushed it off. And that's the scary part, that slow, sneaky start. Okay, so let's burn these 5 key signs into our memory. First, that feeling of pressure or like something heavy is sitting on your chest. Second, pain that moves, maybe from your chest out to your arm, your neck, or even your jaw. Third, suddenly feeling wiped out, just exhausted for no reason. Fourth, shortness of breath that hits you out of nowhere, maybe with a cold sweat. And fifth, feeling dizzy, sick to your stomach, or actually vomiting. All huge red flags. And this is so, so important. You do not need the full list. Don't wait around for all 5 to show up. Mr. Mendoza only had 3 of them: the pressure, the arm pain, and the fatigue. That's it. If you've got 2 or 3 of these signs happening, that's your cue. It is time to act. Right? Okay, you've recognized the signs, so what's next? This is where the plan comes in, your 8-step emergency toolkit. This is what turns that oh no moment into, okay, I know what to do. All right, let's walk through the first 4 steps, nice and clear. Step 1, stop what you're doing and sit down. Find a chair, something with back support. Don't lie flat on the floor. Step 2, get 1 aspirin tablet, make sure it's not the coated kind, and chew it. Don't just swallow it. Chewing gets it into your system way faster to start working on that clot. Step 3, call 911. And step 4, right after you hang up, unlock your front door. If you have a keypad lock, scribble the code on a note and stick it on the door. Now, what you say on that call is absolutely critical. The very first words out of your mouth should be the script. My name is this, I'm at this. I have chest pain and trouble breathing. You have to give your address first. Why? Because you have no idea if you're going to pass out. If you get that address out, they know where to go no matter what happens next. All right, now for the next 4 steps to keep you stable. Step 5, get into a 45-degree reclined position and try to get your legs up a little bit. This helps blood get to your heart without making it hard to breathe. Step 6, send a quick text, not a phone call. Text a few family members. You need to save your energy and oxygen. Talking uses up both. Step 7, just breathe. In for 4 seconds and a long, slow exhale for 6. This is huge for keeping you calm. And finally, step 8, firmly press on your wrist, right on your pulse point. and give 3 hard, deep coughs. So that's the emergency plan. It's an incredible tool. But you know what's even better? Never needing to use it. So let's shift gears and talk about prevention. Let's look at what Dr. Ramirez calls the 3 golden habits. Get this. These 3 simple things can slash your risk of a heart attack by more than 70%. 70%. First, walk for 30 minutes a day. It's not about being fast, it's about being consistent. Second, cut way back on salt. This is like a shield for your arteries. And third, if you smoke, stop. Cut back on alcohol. And listen, it is never too late to make these changes. Never. And I know, change can feel hard, but it's totally possible. Just listen to this story about Mrs. Rosario. She's 79. She thought cutting out salt would be impossible. But you know what? After just 1 month, her taste buds actually changed. Now her blood pressure is good, she feels great, and she says she can't even stand the taste of salty food anymore. It just goes to show you how amazing our bodies are at adapting. So we've gone through it all. We know the signs, we've got the plan, and we've got the habits to protect ourselves. But now comes the most important part, moving from just knowing this stuff to really making a promise to yourself. Here's what Dr. Ramirez recommends. Write this sentence down, put it on your bathroom mirror, on your fridge, somewhere you'll see it every single day. This isn't just words on a page, it's a mantra. It's a promise. It takes everything we've talked about and turns it into your personal declaration that you are not going to give up. You're telling yourself, I am ready. So at the end of the day, it's this simple. You now have the plan. You have the knowledge that can literally take your chance of survival from almost nothing to over 90%. So the only question left to ask is, will you make that promise? Thanks for joining me on this explainer.